Oh my god. This is how I look. Oh my god. Emilee, why didn't you tell me that I was ugly? The fuck is wrong with you? Jeez, I
Should have
can't.
known that already.
You fucking little slut.
It's our party, we can do what we want to. It's our party, we can watch what we want to. It's our fandom, we can ship who we want to. It's my life, I can stalk who I want to. Say yeah.
Should I do the last part?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much.
Welcome to episode 3, the end of season 2 of the original Star Trek. Yes, I am Emilee.
I'm Ellen.
And we are just two fangirls trying to understand why fangirls fangirl.
Yeah, especially over this show, because, oh my god. Actually, I'm going to be real. I think I liked season 2 a lot more.
Season 2 was definitely a lot better. Some of the characteristics and the characters were finally, shown and explained.
Yes.
And it was just all around I will not lie, there were still some very boring episodes, but few. I have a lot more favorites this time around.
Yeah, I think, like I said, overall, I liked the second season a lot more than the first, so I was pleased.
And also, I have to say, we'll talk about our favorite episodes. I have a couple that I want to talk about, but I think my top favorite episode was the first up of the season, which was Ponfar, which is a Spock-centric episode. And for those who've never seen it, Spock is half Vulcan.
Yes.
And on planet Vulcan, they go through what they call a Ponfar, which is basically every 7 years they have to mate or they die.
Yeah.
So Spock is coming upon that 7th year, and he has to return to his mate.
Yes. Oh, you're talking about Amok Time.
Amok Time, yes. Ponfar is the name of the
stupid.
Name of the what they call his thing, the Amok Time, because Amok Time doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry,
What's
I don't
the name
know.
of the episode?
They should just named it Ponfar. They should have. It would have made more sense.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, continue.
So Vulcans are basically betrothed as children, and they say it's less of a marriage but more of a betrothal because it's like a mind link, and he is linked to probably the most attractive woman they've ever had on the show, T'Pring.
Like, what?
She is
That's
so
crazy.
out of his league. Excuse me.
Ever wanted in the palm of your hand.
But, it's okay because she doesn't want his scrawny ass. Oh no. She wants somebody else. So after going through all of his, getting his energy drained to getting angry at people and just wanting to, bow chicka wow wow that shit.
New acts now with added.
He goes down there and accepts his fate to mate with this woman, and she decides, no, actually, I don't want you. So she challenges him, and then she proceeds to choose somebody that he has to fight to the death. And rather than choosing, the guy she wants to be with,
oh no,
she chooses Jim. And Jim and Spock have to fight to the death
not the boyfriends.
On planet Vulcan.
It's so sad.
To see who will get to fuck T'Pring. But don't worry, because T'Pring doesn't want to fuck Kirk. She just didn't want her boyfriend to, be harmed or, possibly lose. So she figured, if Kirk wins, I can't be with a white man, so I'm gonna be with the Vulcan. So she was smart on that level.
She was trying to be smart, but it's
in the end, it did not matter. They use the magic of science, and they convince everybody, including Spock, that they end up killing Jim. And then the best scene in the entire series thus far happens. They get back onto the ship, and they reveal that he is not dead, and Spock smiles!
Spock smiles,
He has the sweetest smile! It is so
grabs him and he's like, Jim! It's like the
It's so
sweetest
cute.
thing.
It's
And
the cutest thing.
Bones and Kirk, Jim, are like looking at him like, oh, you smiling right
Bones was like, "You're about to show
now?
emotion."
Emotion?
And he's
And
like,
then-
"I
And
did
Spock
not."
is just like, this is pleasant news that you are not dead.
I'm pleased.
That
I'm
is
very
great.
happy.
I am very pleased with this.
This is great news. It's wonderful.
This is good.
Very good start to the series, to the season, if you ask me.
Yes. I
Did you have
agree.
a favorite episode?
It's cross between the apple and oh god, what was the other one? Cat's paw.
The
Those-
Cat's Paw was a very good episode.
Those were insane. I think what I really loved, especially about Cat's Paw, is that it just kind of gave me like almost like the mystery science theater, like those kind
Yeah.
of movies that you would just watch and be like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like it just gave me like exploitation, and I absolutely loved that. And where did it go? It went away. There it is. But yeah, so I think what I really loved also is iMud. That was another favorite of mine.
Harry Mudd
Harry Mudd
returns.
comes back.
Harry Mudd comes back.
And there's like this one part where they all have to like they end up the people in the Enterprise, they have to contradict themselves in front of Mudd, which is so funny to me. And at one point they have Chekhov like dancing and jumping
Yes.
around like a
being that
child.
little Russian baby doll.
It's just so funny.
Another
I don't know what you're rambling on about.
episode I adored, which is a very popular episode among fanfic, is Mirror Mirror,
Mm.
which is, for those who have never seen it, they end up going to an alternate universe. And in this alternate universe, everybody upon the Enterprise is evil and cruel to each other. And they have amazing outfits, and Spock has a goatee.
Yeah.
Loved it. Love that outfit. You can find those ones as Funkos. They use those outfits for the Spock and Kirk Funko, which is wonderful.
But I know your real favorite of season 2.
My favorite.
A piece
and
of the
I've
action
been waiting for this one.
is a piece of the action.
A piece of the action, yes. And I believe that part of the reason why it is my favorite episode is because something inside my little monkey brain ticks every time a man wears a nice suit. Specifically, like an old-fashioned suit. For those who have ever, who are fans of Queen, the music video for I Want It All just has all of the band members on stage in suits and black ties. Chef's kiss. In this episode, they go to a planet that is basically the 1940s, and it's all gang-related, like American, like mafia gangs.
Yeah, like Chicago Mafia.
It is wonderful. The plot itself is bonkers, but the only thing that matters is that they have Kirk and Spock wearing the outfits the entire time, and like any episode they put Leonard Nimoy in anything other than his one outfit.
This
I'm
one
lost.
goes feral.
I'm lost.
I think what killed me in that episode is that William Shatner was really trying to show his acting range.
He had that
where, but I mean, he tried because he kept trying to do like the, hey, what's going on? What's going on over here? We gotta get that. You got.
You sound really stupid.
Babe, what the? And I'm just like,
babe.
I'm like, sweetheart.
Got a bunch of dames over here.
Exactly. Like, stop it. Just stop talking. You're so attractive, and I hate you.
Just stop doing that.
Another really fun episode was Journey to Babel, which is where you get to meet Spock's parents.
Oh, that's right.
And you get to meet his mom and dad, obviously, and his mom is human, and she's
hot.
She's beautiful as ever.
How the hell?
Canonically, Spock has a very attractive mom.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what series or era. Amanda Grayson is the most beautiful woman on Vulcan.
Wow.
Sorry to pring, but it's true.
Yeah. How did he have a hot mom like that? That's crazy.
I mean, Spock's hot. He's got to have a good-looking parent somewhere.
Okay, well, yeah, that's true. All right, that's fair. Oh my god, is she the blueprint of MILF culture?
Yes.
Oh my god, good for you! You did it!
I also really liked Return of Tomorrow, which basically, in our way of saying, is that basically that there are aliens that are no longer in the bodies of creatures. They are like sentient almost, and they live in like these little orbs, and they want to be put into like mechanical bodies. So they nicely, but they request to use the bodies of Kirk, Spock, and a one-off character named Anne, who's a doctor, so that they can build, like, be in a physical body, so they can build their new bodies and be able to just leave.
Yeah.
And this episode was so much fun because, yes, you got to see Kirk and the other woman flirt, because every episode he has to kiss someone. If he doesn't, I think William Shatner kill himself.
Yeah, for real. I feel like that's on his contract. It literally says, let him kiss a woman or he's going to commit suicide.
So while he was doing that, Leonard Nimoy got to act uncharacteristically unlike Spock, and it was wonderful. He was like casually leaning on things, and he was flirting with Nurse Christine Chapel, and he kept smiling, and it was just so off-putting, but like in a fun way. He was evil. It was great.
I didn't love that. I mean, it was a good episode. It was a great episode, though. But it creeped me out.
Did you like the tribbles?
I did. I did. It was giving Gremlins before they're in the water.
For those who do not know, Tribble is a little. It's like a fur ball. Yeah, it's like a fur ball, a living fur ball, and they multiply.
Yeah, but
they're cute.
Yeah, but they're just furry the whole time. Luckily, they don't turn into like the creepy gremlins. But there was a scene in that episode that absolutely killed me, where the guy who's trying to sell he's like asking the bartender to buy one, and the bartender's just like, hold on, and he just out of the bar more tribbles. He like bought like 15 or 20 of them, and then there's like another scene where the Klingons and then the people, and then those that are part of the Starship Enterprise, Chekhov and Scotty specifically. The Klingons are just insulting their Enterprise, saying like, "You guys suck. You ain't shit." And then, of course, Scotty and Chekhov are just like, "Oh, bet." And then they start fighting. It becomes a freaking...
You looking at my truck?
Exactly.
You looking at my truck?
You messing with my truck? And then you got the bartender's running away. He's like, "I don't get paid enough for this." And then the guy selling the tribbles just goes behind the bar and serves himself drinks.
And then he goes to take a sip, and the bartender like appears out of nowhere, takes the drink from him, but the guy has another drink
in his pocket.
And he takes it and he downs it
because he has this like coat or like this vest with big pockets to put the tribbles in. That's how he sells them. He's just like, "Oh, I got another one in my pocket right here." It's very, very unhinged.
Oh, did you have any least favorite episodes?
Before we do least, I actually have another favorite. It was episode 16, The Gamesters of Trixillian. I hope I'm saying that correctly. But
that was one of the top rated episodes this season.
Well, I get why. I really liked the chemistry between Kirk and that like girl who like
Shauna,
yeah. I really liked their chemistry a lot. I kind of wish that she was in the show more. Especially because I really love the ending where she's like looking up at the sky and she's like, I will learn everything you taught me. And like, oh, this is like,
and she cries.
I was like, that was so sweet. Although the one scene in that episode that absolutely kills me, because I've seen it before, the scene he kisses her and then immediately punches her out
to knock her out.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't want to do it, but he had to escape because he still has an Enterprise to take care of, which. By the way, I'm sorry, we need to talk about this. This Enterprise is a fucking mess. How the hell...
I would never want to work
there. How are they getting anything done? Bones, who's supposed to be a doctor, he's like that guy at the grocery store that works in like the freaking deli department, but just hangs out with people in the front end department, not doing his damn job, but he's been there so long.
Why are you on the bridge? Go away.
It's like, go do your job. You're literally a doctor, but it's like, it's
poor
literally
Christine and Menga.
You sit on do your job.
To be in the sick bay because she doesn't do shit.
Exactly. I'm like either your patients have like immune systems like crazy where they don't get sick, or people are literally dying. Kim, there's people that are dying.
McCoy, there are people that are dying.
Exactly. Like, you need to get it together. And no matter what They do. They always end up crashing in some weird ass like planet, and then
The people always have like a higher being that they answer to.
yeah, like a sky daddy or whatever.
What the hell is even that?
Which is so. Why do you all have that? Why?
Help.
Yeah, get some
Think for
help.
yourself, you
Think
weirdos.
for yourselves. Oh my god. No, what kills me is there was an episode. I have to double check which one, but they're stranded on a planet. They're trying to get out, and the beings of this planet are telling them, if you guys don't leave, we're going to kill you. And then they hold them captive.
That was a cat Spock.
That's what I loved about it so much, because I was like, bitch, what do you think they're trying? They're trying to leave.
I'm trying.
We're trying, but you're holding up. You're we can't leave right now.
There's also an episode. It's not a least favorite because for me, I don't have any least favorite episodes because anything that doesn't stick out to me is same level because it's just boring. Unfortunately, and that's every show I've ever watched. There's boring episodes. There's one episode that struck out to me though in like the worst way possible, and that was that they accidentally went to a planet that was controlled by Nazis, and it was like very jarring to see Jewish actor Leonard Nimoy wearing a swastika, and wearing the helmet with the insignia and such. But it was also wildly funny because they were like walking around there. They had like a video camera, and even on the video camera, they stuck like a swastika stick.
Yeah.
There was also a moment where like Spock and Kirk are like putting their outfits together, and Spock already has a Nazi uniform on, and they get Kirk one, and he's putting it on. He puts a hat on because it's like a higher ranked officer, and he says to Spock, like, "I'm sorry, it's not as like, I'm sorry, yours is not like as nice." And out of nowhere, Spock is just like, "Something tells me you will make a great Nazi officer," and like, looks at him like, "What does that mean?
What the fuck does that mean?
What does that mean? I want to know what that means.
I want to know.
Leonard, tell me.
Yeah, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Imagine if that was just Leonard saying that to William.
That's just Leonard.
And the cameras were just rolling, and they thought, let's just keep
Just do it. Do you have a favorite character this season compared to last season?
Ooh, I think it's a toss, but I still love Bones and Kirk, but I really like Chekhov.
I love Chekhov. I waited so eagerly. He's so cute.
He looks like one of the monkeys.
He does. He looks like Davy Jones.
Which you told me they did that on purpose, right?
Yeah. From what I've read, that they were when they were hiring for the character Chekhov, there was 2 guys that auditioned for it, and the actor that got the role of Chekhov had previously worked with Gene Roddenberry before, who was the creator of the show, and he also had a younger look to him, and he would bring in female audiences because at the time, the monkeys were very popular, and they wanted to bring in a younger demographic. So the fact that he happened to look like a monkey worked really well in his favor.
And he was so cute. He has a Russian accent.
Wait, he pronounces his V's like W's and his W's like V's, and it's so funny. That is not a Russian thing. That's a German thing, which is hilarious.
I'm, like, confused. I was like, did they not do the right research, or
I think it was just for the aesthetic reasons.
Aesthetic reasons.
Forever Bones, though. Bones, I think, is definitely my favorite. Oh, wait, season 2. I think what you mean is top billing for DeForest Kelly.
About damn time.
Getting up there. Man has to fight freaking beautiful chiseled chin that is freaking William Shatner, and then Spock Mania, Leonard Nimoy. Justice for DeForest, am I right? Put it up there. Justice for DeForest. Justice for DeForest. Justice for DeForest.
Now, come on now.
I also love how he's always arching his like one eyebrow the whole damn time. I can't do it, but am I doing it? No. What about now?
No.
I feel like you're lying.
I can kind of do it, but it hurts.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it.
But we
you
love
know what
those.
else I can't do? Yeah, I can't.
It's alright now. The Consecutive Quinto. So
Tell me you did not just say that.
Yeah, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm a fake fan. Anyway, wait, there was a scene. There was something Bones did that absolutely killed me.
Because my next question was, do you have a favorite scene or quote?
Yes, it's during episode 25, Bread and Circuses, which is basically if the movie Gladiator were filmed like a 20th century television broadcast. That's literally all you need to know about that episode. But there is a scene where Bones is trying to thank Spock for, sparing him. Because they had to, duel. It was a whole thing. And of course Spock is just because, Bones doesn't know how to actually say it. And so he's rambling. And Spock is like, do you have a point? And then Bones is just like, bitch, I'm trying to thank you.
I'm trying to say what was it?
Oh,
Says I'm trying to say thank you. You
Get a line.
I said thank you!
Pointy-eared hobgoblin.
Yeah, something like that. I was like,
and Spock was like, "Oh right, you humans have this emotion connection.
It's gratitude.
You're welcome."
Yeah, exactly. He was like, "Oh, that's right. Humans show gratitude or whatever." So I guess the proper response is, "You're welcome." So I was like, the boyfriends are fighting again.
What are they not?
Yeah. You know what the cause they're fighting in the beginning is? Because they're wearing the same shirt all the time.
I don't understand it. And I get why they didn't want to put McCoy in red, because, red is supposed to be for, lower-ranked officers. Mm-hmm. And they can't... But, Kirk has two colors. She has yellow or he has green.
And then green.
So, give him green consistently, keep Spock in blue,
and then
put him in the fucking yellow.
Oh, but hey, Bones doesn't just have the one blue shirt.
He has two blue shirts.
One of them
short sleeve.
One of them short sleeve and a different material.
It looks like a scrub.
Yeah.
So it works out.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. He's a doctor.
I
wouldn't know, though, because he's barely in the doctor's office.
He's barely in the sick bay.
Yeah.
Barely.
I can promise you, he's never in the sick bay in fanfic either, so.
Oh my god. Guys, do you not understand? We are living in, Repo the Genetic Opera times where healthcare is, fucked.
Very.
And this is not helping. Y'all should do better in the fanfic department. Write him in the sick bay, please.
He's a doctor, Ellen, not a doctor.
Oh my god, every time he says that, take a shot.
No, take a shot every time he says, he's dead, Jim.
Oh my gosh, she's dead, Jim. He's dead, Jim. Do you want to tell them what we were looking for, and then we discovered something really interesting?
So, you want to tell them? For those who do not know me, whenever I get into something really, really quickly, well, not really quickly, but whenever I get into something wholeheartedly, I like to have stuff. I like to collect things from it. So I've been shopping on eBay and whatnot, and we had joked about text tones, ringtones, or anything for Star Trek. So I went on, didn't plan on doing it because I don't ever have my phone on sound, but I was like, let me just look into ones. And for the text tones, they had the sound of the door opening and the chirping of the comm, and then they had live long and prosper, and then Kirk to the Enterprise. The only option for Bones was him going, he's dead, Jim. He's dead, Jim. That's it.
That's it.
Not I'm not a doctor. I was like, I'm a doctor, not blank. He's dead, Jim. That was it. That was the only option. They even had Ahura have one, and it was, I think it was really just like Captain Kirk to the bridge or something like that.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. So disrespectful. Disrespecting the doctor. Well, maybe if the doctor was in the sick bay, and not singing and not talking about sweet teas and jubilee. Actually, he didn't go southern this season.
Give it time though. I'm positive for the next season.
I'm nervous about season 3. I'm going to be honest with you, and I mean nervous in the best way.
I'm excited, but I'm also we're in the generation where if a TV show is good, they're gonna drain it. I'm looking at you, Supernatural. However, this show only had 3 seasons, and I find it very obvious. Now, granted, Ellen Dan Christine, who we adore and would love to hear her opinions on this show at some point.
Yeah,
she also made a point that the show was popular, but not to the extent until the movies came. The movies is what really made it boom.
Yeah,
not gonna say that the show wasn't popular, but it was also going to be the 70s, and not that people didn't want science fiction shows, it was just that you could only do so much with them, which we later find out is a lie, because there's several movies and other advanced TV shows, and now there's a TV show, and there is a musical episode, and I probably will make Ellen watch it at some point when I can handle that. Not anytime soon, probably not even this year. I gotta get past Comic-Con before I allow myself to do that.
Girl, I may or may not be dressing up.
as a Trekkie for
You are. We
Comic-Con.
know you are.
I have
girl.
to try. I have to make sure the outfit fits first.
And
we'll
this
see.
is why I have to be the normal one.
That was the worst high five. Overall, how did you feel about this season compared to the first season?
I felt gobsmacked. A lot
Yeah.
of crazy shit was happening, and I was like, I need a minute to process all of this. Because every time Kirk would kiss somebody, I would just be like,
Find out that there are drinking games to the show, and some of the things are like, take a shot every time Kirk kisses someone. Take a shot every time he like double fist punches someone.
Yeah.
Take a shot every time he like kicks somebody off a wall.
every time Bones says he or she is dead, Jim.
Every time Spock says something is illogical.
Yeah. And
I think another one was like, take a shot every time Chekhov says Mother Russia or something like that.
yeah, or every time, I'm sure every time Scotty like does something.
Yeah.
But we can never play that game.
No, I don't drink, unfortunately.
Yeah, and
I'm annoying on myself on my own.
and last time I drank,
I was at a SpongeBob rave and it got really weird, y'all.
like,
Is there anything you would like to this season to expand in the third season?
oh god,
Any storylines or anything like that?
I want more Uhura.
Yes.
What is going on? I need her. Let's go.
She had two really good roles, not roles, but like in two episodes they actually gave her some agency.
Yeah.
One of them was in the episode where in Mirror Mirror when they ended up in the alternate timeline, apparently her counterpart has to deal with harassment from Sulu, and I guess she fights him often, so she had to fight Sulu a little bit in that. And then there was another one in the episode with Shauna,
Yes.
where she, Chekhov, and Kirk were all held captive, and she had to fight for like the first time. Because I don't believe they really utilized her like that.
Yeah, that was interesting to see.
So I hope in the third season they give her more to do because she's a very popular character.
Yeah.
And I understand how groundbreaking it was to have like a main character who is a woman of color and everything.
Yeah.
But she hasn't done much other than answer to her boss.
Exactly. That's why.
I'm not saying she's useless.
No,
but,
yeah.
I hope they do more with her. And who knows, maybe in the movies they do.
That's what I'm hoping. Like, I just want to see more of her because, like you said, it was so groundbreaking to for little girls to see someone like her in this. So I think it would just be really cool to see her do more than just be like Kirk to the bridge or whatever. But I also want to see more Sulu. There were some episodes where he wasn't there and you were freaking out.
I was freaking out because
there were episodes when he was not there.
Yeah.
And then when he was there, Chekhov was not there. And I was like, can you guys not afford both of them?
And part of me was like, maybe they were doing other projects and scheduling happens.
They kept replacing one of them with this random white guy. And I'm like, you are not my friend.
Get off my stage.
So I think if you're not top billing and you're what they call not even a series regular, but a recurring character, your contract probably only lets you do a couple of episodes a season. So maybe that could be part of it.
Was Uhura in every episode so far?
I want to say yes.
I want to say yes, excluding maybe if it was an episode where they focus on the boys going down to the planet.
Yeah.
But for the most part, she was there every single episode, which is very important.
Yes, I agree.
Would you recommend this series to anybody? Now having seen 2 seasons of it?
Yeah, because I got some weirdos. I know weird people who would definitely be into this stuff.
I enjoy it. I will complain to the high heavens, and I will say that the show is about 30% very, very boring because it was shot in the 60s and 70s. It is incredibly slow.
Mm-hmm.
The fight scenes are incredibly slow, and all of the plots are highly intelligent plots. It's not like you're just going around being idiots. They are idiots in their own right, but they're not stupid.
And there's so many filler episodes.
Everything has to happen, and even when the main plot ends, things are still going on. Only once or twice do they abruptly end an episode.
Yeah.
But overall, I would recommend it to anybody who would be interested. I would never be if somebody got into it without really caring about science fiction or anything like that, I wouldn't suggest it. But if you have an inkling, give it a try.
Yeah.
I really think it would be a lot of fun for people.
Yeah, I'm not big into science fiction, but what I like is that they they tackle like actual like topics and situations that I think anyone can relate. It's kind of like with WandaVision.
Yes.
Like, I don't think you have to be a Marvel fan to like WandaVision, because they tackle like a lot of important subjects, and they also do a great homage to like classic television.
Yeah.
So I think if you just want to try something different, and something with like Technicolor and hot William Shatner,
God, he's so handsome.
He's so hot. Oh my God, it's not fair. What happened?
What happened to him? What happened to the plot of the movie? What happened to the plot of the movie?
What happened to the original plot of the movie?
If you can be mean about women's bodies, I can be mean to William Shatner.
Mean about William Shatner. Let's go. He probably doesn't give a shit.
He does. He's 92 years old.
He probably got so much.
And let's be real. We know we're ugly. I don't need that. I know I'm ugly, so I don't give a shit about the angry little nerdy men
Honestly,
that want to be fucking fucked by a horror.
Yeah.
So I can sexualize Leonard fucking Nimoy if I want to,
Also,
and I will.
by the way, newsflash, Uhura don't want you.
Nobody wants you.
Nobody wants you.
Nobody wants us. Nobody wants you, motherfucker.
Ow!
Oh!
Yeah, that's right.
Damn!
I'm gonna. Ooh, I got a really good question.
Okay.
Okay, put all the characters of Star Trek, the main ones of the Enterprise, in the Big Brother house. Who's the first one out, and who's gonna win? Let's go, Mom.
But define, like, the main characters.
Okay, so it's obviously Kirk, Spock, Bones, Chekhov, Uhura, Sulu, and Scotty, and you know what? We're gonna throw in Nurse Christine.
Okay. Damn it.
Come on. I know you can do it.
No, because, like, I feel like everybody would want to vote out Spock because he keeps bringing up, like, logical reasonings. But I feel like he would get out of it because he's just like, logically, I should be the one to be here. And everybody would be like, no, because Christine would not let him get voted out. She wouldn't.
God, she loves him so much. She's down bad, crying at the sick bay.
Yeah, she's there
Because
she can't be with him because she has to be in the sick bay because
Bones
Bones is
is
in the sick
not at
bay.
the sick bay.
Shout out to whoever writes Star Trek Discovery for letting the ship of Christine and Spock fly because it's not happening here.
No, it's clearly not. They're trying to make Spock straight.
They're trying so hard. They have them in a not a threesome. I gotta stop saying that.
A love triangle.
They have him in a love triangle with two women, and they won't let him interact. Let Ethan Peck and Paul Wesley interact. Yeah, I'm tired of this.
They don't even interact.
They've met once. They know of each other. They've met once. I will say this though: when that show comes back in 2025. I have no plan on watching it. I can't. Ethan Peck scares me. He's very tall and he speaks very low, and I'm scared of him. But if they decide to bring them together, where they are actually like on the show together and they interact together, I will watch it in a heartbeat.
I know you will.
So quick, I will put that on my screen.
I know.
And then eventually they will be able to cast Bones.
Oh, true. Who do you think could play a younger Bones?
I don't know. Because you would need. Okay, so they're supposed to be younger, but they're all 30-something actors. Like, Ethan Peck is like 38.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess Paul Wesley's around the same age. But they were all supposed to be, like, mid-20s to mid-30s, in that range. And then Bones was meant to be older.
Yeah.
So it would have to be, like, an actor that is, like, well into his 40s, possibly 50s. But I don't feel like Paramount will put a man that old with this kind of group. I don't know.
What? Really?
I don't know.
I can't. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. We're gonna come up with.
We'll give you some ideas.
We're gonna work it.
Okay, so first out,
we're gonna work on it.
You know what? We're gonna work on it.
There we go. Oh my God. Okay.
The first one out, I feel like would be probably either Scotty or Chekhov.
Wow.
It should be Spock. But Christine will let it go.
Unbelievable. That's trash.
Who's your first out?
Trash behavior.
Obviously Kirk. because he's too busy making out with whoever he can make out with. Like, I don't know, there's probably like some random alien in one of the challenges. He ends up making out with it, and then they're like, oh, well, boop, and then just push him off, and then done.
In the Chris Pine version, he's not even in the house. They locked him out.
Really?
They hate him.
That's funny.
Nobody likes Chris Pine's Kirk. He's great. The characters just fucking hate him.
Yeah, everybody hates Kirk.
Yeah, everybody hates Kirk.
Wait, then who's gonna win? Who's gonna win the Big Brother?
Alright, if it wouldn't be, I could see it being Hora, but I could also see them like getting her out. I feel like it would come down to like Spock and Christine, and like Christine wouldn't want to win, but then Spock would be like, it would be logical for you to win, but then she would be like, oh my god, does he want me to win because he loves me? And then Kirk just shows back up and he's like, I'm the winner!
No, he was the first one out.
No, he broke back in the house.
You can't break back in the house.
Once you're out of the house, you're out of the house.
Let Bones win.
Do you not watch?
I've never watched it.
I watched one season, so I know more than you, I think.
Bones is the winner.
Okay, yeah.
Bones! Bones!
Oh my god. We've been awake since. Oh my god, we've been awake for like 12 freaking hours. Yeah. The things we do for Star Trek. For a hot young William Shatner
and Leonard Nimoy and the Force and the Force Kelly.
But mostly a young William Shatner. If I had a time machine, I would go back to 1963, and then I would go up to William Shatner and ask him to punch me in the face.
He'd do it.
He would. Well, I don't know what else to add to that. I think that's it.
That's it.
I gotta go to bed.
We're done. We're over.
We're done.
Until next time when we complete the original Star Trek series.
Yes. Thank God. But no, until then, remember to thank your local fangirl. Because the thing that you like that's popular is most likely because of her.
Bye. Take it away, Bones.
Oh, yeah.
We can't stop, and we won't stop. Don't you know that we are proud of our lives, even though you might think we're wasting our time? Yeah, yeah.
I will not have the hots for young William Shatner. I fucking refuse. That's where I draw the line.